Follow your bliss, and the universe will open doors for you where there were only walls. This is a very famous quote from Joseph Campbell. Greetings, everyone. My name is Luz, and I'm with Purple Lotus Empowerment. And I would like to invite you to participate in my 30-day challenge to building your happiness muscle. Now, the purpose of this challenge is to support you in increasing your level of vibration and becoming unstoppable in 2014, so that you may pursue your goals and manifest your goals and desires. Now, science has shown that everything in the universe is composed of energy. A rock is energy. You are energy. Your thoughts are energy, and your emotions are energy in motion. And each carries its own vibrational frequency, and we attract the people, circumstances, and conditions depending on where we are oscillating or vibrating. For example, if you are feeling upset, depressed, fearful, and worried, then you are oscillating from that level of vibration, and you are attracting the people, circumstances, and conditions that are oscillating from that level of vibration. By the same token, if you are feeling grateful, if you are feeling hopeful, if you're feeling happy, if you're feeling joyful, you are attracting the people, circumstances, and conditions that are at that higher level of vibration. Being in this higher state of frequency allows you to be what some people call in the flow. When you are in the flow, the people that you need to support you will show up. The opportunities that you need to open up for you for a project will open up for you. This is the state where miracles happen, and this is the state where you receive inspired action or inspiration. And you just have to be open and receptive to receive the blessings and the inspiration, and intake also inspired. How do we stay in the flow? You do this by building your happiness muscle. Just like a physical muscle, you have to continue to build your happiness muscle by doing what? Doing things that you love, doing things that you enjoy. And you can do this in 4 easy steps. Number 1, you do at least one thing a day that makes you feel good. One thing a day that makes you feel good raises your frequency, brings you joy, and releases your endorphins and all those wonderful chemicals that make you feel good. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant or extraordinary or anything time-consuming. It could be as simple as doing a 10-minute meditation, taking a walk, a short walk for like 10 minutes, connecting with a friend either by phone or in person. Also, especially being in nature, taking a hike, or going for a walk, barefoot walk on the sandy beach. It's beautiful, and all the negative ions just washing away all the stress and just regenerating you. So, or it can be listening to music. Music is a very powerful way to raise your frequency, especially Pharrell's "Happy." I mean that song is the epitome of bringing joy, raising your frequency, releasing your endorphins, and all the chemicals that make you feel good. And this is a natural way of getting your high.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she
So doing at least one thing per day that makes you feel good. That's step 1. Now, before I move on to step 2, I would like to say most of us do not take the time to do something that we enjoy on a daily basis because we are too caught up with our everyday responsibilities and in our routines. And we wait till the weekend to just add a little bit of joy into our lives. We were born to live and enjoy our lives every single day, not just on weekends. See, in my personal journey as a single mom, that was exactly the case. And, one of the things that I came to realize is that if this mama ain't happy, no one else will be. So I definitely had to then move forward, and especially as a single mom, I had to take care of myself. For those of you who are parents, whether you're a single parent, a single mom, or just a parent, and you need to set boundaries with your significant other and your children to have that me time, then one really amazing and fun way that I found that you can actually do that is to, I don't know if you can see that. Okay, it's kind of cutting off my tiara there, but wear a tiara. Yes, wearing a tiara when it's your me time will remind your significant other or your children. It will let them know that this is your me time and you are not to be bothered. Okay. So anyways, so that's a really fun way to introduce that concept to your children and to your significant other. Okay, so moving on to step 2. Step 2 is 30 days. So you have to do at least one thing per day that makes you feel good, raises your frequency, and brings you joy for 30 days consistently. Okay? So that means that if you are on day 29 and you miss a day, then you have to start all over again. Okay? And the purpose is of that is that they say that it takes 30 days to create a new habit. And the purpose of this whole 30-day process is because you want to not only create the habit, but you want to build your muscle to increase your level of vibration. So you want to do it consistently, okay? So 30 days, doing at least one thing per day that makes you feel good. Step 3, journal, write it down. So write down the one thing a day that you did that made you feel good and raised your frequency. At the end of the day, make sure that you write it down before you go to sleep and write down what that experience was for you. Now, step 4. Step 4 is your support system. So invite your family and friends to do this 30-day process or do this 30-day challenge to building your happiness muscle. And the reason for that is because when you actually have someone that is there, excuse me while I take my crown off for a minute, that when you do this with someone else, then they will hold you accountable, and you are now also feeling accountable and wanting to hold them accountable as well. And so the success rate is much higher that you will consistently do it for 30 days. I just wanted to recap the 4 steps to building your happiness muscle. And number 1 is do at least one thing a day that makes you feel good. Step 2, do it for 30 days consistently without missing a day. Step 3 is to write it down. Journal your experience. And step 4 is a support system. And if for some reason you do not have a support system or someone to keep you accountable, then please write down on the comments below what your process is, what you're doing on a daily basis. I will also be following up with my personal experience and my daily process. And you will definitely be hearing from me, and I hope to be hearing from you. If you can please post your comments below, I'd really appreciate it. So looking forward to hearing from you, and hope that you have a blessed rest of the day. Namaste.